And welcome to another episode of Everyman Driver. I'm Dave Erickson, coming to you from Kellogg, Idaho this week. And this, my friends, is the 2013 Jeep Grand Cherokee Overland. Good looking vehicle. I think the black really does do it justice. Coming up on this episode, we'll learn about some of the interior features of this SUV. We'll go under the hood to learn about its engine and performance. And we'll run down some of the Grand Cherokee's main competition. Should be a great one. Thanks for watching.
The body style of the Grand Cherokee remains unchanged for 2013 as it did in 2012, which, if you ask me, is a good move. I love its classic Jeep styling and upscale appearance. Heck, if it's not broken, don't fix it, right? This modern and sleek look was designed with aerodynamic efficiency in mind, a successful formula. No wonder the engineers didn't feel the need to make any changes. It's perfect just the way it is. A few of the exterior features include a trailer hitch receiver, more on its towing capability in a bit, turn signal indicator mirrors, rear spoiler along with a rear cargo power liftgate, demo on that still ahead as well, and chrome accents throughout. On the inside, the Overland package offers quite the array of niceties. Wood leather wrapped steering wheel, which can be heated, and so can the front and second row seats for that matter. Electronic Vehicle Information Center with a 6.5-inch touchscreen display, which is graphically challenged in my opinion, and 9 amplified speakers with subwoofer.
As far as the back seats, I think Jeep has done a pretty good job. Headroom is just about right, at least for someone who is about 6 feet tall. Comfort's good. That's where my seat position is as a driver, so I do have plenty of leg room here. Nothing really banging up against my knees. If you want to put a third person in the middle, might be a little bit tight, but I like it. It's pretty good stuff. Yeah. Let's take a look at the cargo area back here of the Jeep Grand Cherokee. Double click the key fob to open up the trunk lid. And what do you got here? This is a good width, I think, for bringing in some luggage, groceries, camping equipment. Even I'm sure you can possibly put a couple of bicycles back here. Push button here. There's your spare tire. Speaker system back here. Only 2 rows of seats. And something here on the inside left is a light, a mini flashlight. So at night, if you're looking around, you can't see anything, you have this little flashlight here. Looks like probably powered by the car. One negative of the back here, which I think is kind of strange considering this is a luxury SUV. Of course, you have the open and close with a key fob, but there are no buttons up here to automatically close the back lid. So I guess we'll have to settle with the key fob. Other than that, not too shabby. I like the way it looks. I've asked Ash Gardner with Dave Smith Motors here in Kellogg, Idaho to join us to go under the hood of the 2013 Jeep Grand Cherokee Overland 4x4 to learn more about its engine and performance. And we're going to begin with the engine options for the Cherokee. So Ash, take it away.
Thanks, Dave. The entry-level Grand Cherokee is available with the V6. It's actually a 3.6-liter Pentastar. It's pushing out 290 horsepower, 260 foot-pounds of torque. And the package that we have here is a Grand Cherokee Overland with the 5.7-liter V8. 360 horsepower, 390 foot-pound. It's actually a best-in-class. Now, there is a package beyond this, which takes the experience to a whole new level in our SRT8 line, which is a 6.4-liter Hemi.
Let's talk about MPGs. What kind of fuel economy are we getting with the Cherokee?
Oh, I'm glad you mentioned that. The MDS in the 5.7 stands for multi-displacement system. So under low load conditions or cruising speeds, the vehicle's actually going to disengage a few cylinders to help with fuel economy. So the 5.7-liter V8 on the highway is rated at 20 MPG. Now, if you feel as though you don't need as much of a towing capacity, still 5,000 pounds, you can step into the 3.6-liter, which is pushing 23 on the highway.
Let's talk about performance. How is this thing put together? What are people going to be excited about?
Well, the Hemi is giving you a wonderful driving experience. Again, 360 horsepower and 390 foot-pounds of torque. This thing drives like a sports car. I mean, it handles wonderfully going through turns, and performance is, second to none.
Now, you mentioned to me earlier before about how this compares to other vehicles or how it was built.
Absolutely. This vehicle borrows technology from several, it has a very heavy Italian influence with our new partnership with Fiat. So the 3.6 liter motor especially, it's actually replaced 5 motors for Chrysler in one. That 3.6 is a wonderful motor at 290 horsepower. Now, the undercarriage of this vehicle borrows a lot of technology from Daimler, our past partnership there. So this is actually going to drive and handle like an M-Class Mercedes-Benz.
Now, this is a luxury vehicle here, but it's an SUV. So let's talk about going off-road. Is this the kind of vehicle people want to take off-road?
Absolutely. This is going to pull your customers out of an X5 BMW, out of an M-Class Mercedes-Benz, and you're going to have a braking system next to none in low traction conditions. And at the same token, you can feel safe taking this off-road. So you're going to have a luxury potential buyer that can tie into being able to feel safer, more secure in low conditions as far as traction, as well as actually taking this off-road.
So who is the typical customer? Who wants this kind of vehicle? Who's going to really enjoy and take advantage of what it has to offer?
The package that we see here in the Overland, or the step above in the Overland Summit with the patented interior, that's your luxury buyer. I think you're going to see a lot of Mercedes-Benz clientele, M-Class, BMW X5, Lexus RX 350, Infiniti, etc., at a fraction of the cost. I think that's what the majority of your clientele is going to come in on the Overland package, particularly with the Summit when you've got the Distronic cruise control as an option. They call it adaptive cruise control, but again, borrowed technology from Daimler. At the same token, you can bring in a client from, say, a Toyota or a Nissan package when you can get into an entry-level Laredo into the low 30,000 range with the V6 at 290 horsepower.
Now, we talked about engines before, so we have a surprise. We brought in the SRT. Talk about the difference, because we have a 5.7 liter V8 here, but that one packs an even more powerful punch.
Absolutely. The SRT8 line brings you to a whole new driving experience. You've got a 6.4 liter Hemi that's pushing 470 horsepower and 465 foot-pounds of torque. This vehicle is going to give you a driving experience next to none in the SUV line. In fact, I have a customer personally that buys a new Porsche S Cayenne every year. However, he uses his SRT8 as his daily driver.
All right. All right, Ash, thanks very much with Dave Smith Motors. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you, Dave.
The 2013 Jeep Grand Cherokee Overland retails for about 44 grand. My tester has the optional 5.7 liter V8 and a few other extras. It's closer to 48,000. And that will wrap it up for this episode of Everyman Driver. I'm Dave Erickson. Thanks so much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel for updates on new video uploads. Until next time, take care.